All right. And we're going. We're live.
Hey.
And here for interview number. Do you want a drink, a LaCroix or anything?
I'm good.
Okay. And what is this that you brought here?
Well, these are some pictures of when my parents first came to Israel.
Okay.
And it's chronologically, the first page are the earliest pages. Now, this actually starts with my family in Romania and some of it in Israel, the way they were organized here.
Oh wow.
So on the very top, you see my father.
How have I never seen these pictures?
In a loom, working on in a loom, and that's basically
wow.
at that time technology allowed to go thread by thread and align them within the machine, so it could then generate material.
Yeah.
So this is a picture of him. So typical. The picture that below is my father with his father or stepfather.
Wait,
and his brother.
Who is the person on the left?
This is the brother that was killed during the
Wow, he looks like you.
pogrom.
That's crazy. He looks like you.
That's the brother.
This is his older brother.
Yeah.
Do you remember what his name is?
Last name was Buyum. Not at the moment, but we have it recorded somewhere, so we can find it.
And who's the person in the middle?
That's his.
That's your grandfather?
No, that's well, yes, but that's not my father's.
Oh, stepfather.
Yeah, that's his stepfather. Yes.
Do you know what happened with your original grandfather?
The only thing I know, and I asked my father a number of times. He only say that he died when Saba was young, and he didn't went beyond that, and I didn't feel I could ask more than what I asked. So it must have been very difficult for him.
And that's Saba?
And that's Saba, yeah.
On the right? On our right. Wow, that's funny because the step grandfather, he looks like the family.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was a Jew as well. He was Jewish as well.
Yeah, of course. They were, this was, I don't remember the year it was done, but it was way back in the 30s, I imagine.
Yeah. So what do you know about Saba's, I'll ask you about Safta after this, but what do you know about Saba's life before you were born, like when he was a kid?
Not very much. Saba didn't talk much about that. He was very industrious. He was always productive, doing a lot of work. I guess he had interest, and his family was also interested in textile. So his whole life was generated pretty much around what was consumed with textile factories. And now, Saba's father died. Now his mother died also early. So he actually lost pretty much both his parents relatively early. His father.
I'm gonna move the camera because I feel like that's not a fun angle. Let's see. I'm gonna stop this.
You want to show we restarted?